Hello guys, welcome back to another episode review of Hollyoaks for 19th of July 2024. I am so sorry I have not been reviewing for so long. I hope you guys are generally doing really well. I am back now. I'm going to start reviewing the current episodes, which I haven't done for a long time. As some of you may know, I've been only doing backlog of episodes that I've been reviewing. I am up to date. I've even talked to all this with my colleague. She's filled me in on her take as well. And honestly, I know a lot's happening in Hollyoaks. I am going to review the current episodes as it's only fair. And I'm also going to review the backlog of episodes. I am going to mark them so you know which one's which. So you know which ones are my current reviews, the current episode reviews, and you know which ones are going to be the backlog of episode reviews. So something like, maybe I'll put a title retro or backlog or something like, you'll know what I will do. Anyway, I really hope you've been enjoying Hollyoaks. It's been really good, and you know, me and my colleague couldn't stop talking about it. I'm gonna first start talking about this episode, the comedy bit, where I was laughing my head off when Teresa McQueen was spying on Warren and Mercedes just to find out if they're still together. But that wasn't the funny bit. The funny bit was when John Paul and her bumped into Rex in the village just outside their house, and Rex kind of slowed down Teresa McQueen's plan to basically find out or kind of spy on Warren. He said that word has it that Mercedes and Warren are not together. But it was a really interesting and funny conversation that the pair were having, and John Paul was just there smiling and witnessing his cousin just flirting with Rex. And then obviously when Rex went away and Teresa was just saying, you can feel the tension here, and John Paul this is what's really funny. John Paul goes, yeah, the tension with me. But so obviously now the cousins are betting with each other that whether Rex is straight or not straight or gay. And I just found that hilarious because it could go either way. Do you know what I mean? And the fact that they're cousins, that's what makes it better as well. The fact that Teresa and John Paul, they're cousins and they're literally betting, who can get Rex. As a viewer, you guys know I don't watch spoilers or anything. Because I never understood the logic of spoilers. It just ruins what you're watching. And I get it. Some people, I really love Hollyoaks, and they really want to know and find out more things. And but I have that feeling as well. But I kind of suppress it because I don't want to watch the spoilers. I know I am going to get the satisfaction watching spoilers, but the minute I do and I start watching them, and then when I watch the episodes, then it's not going to be as enjoyable. And that's the only reason why I hold myself back from watching spoilers. But I think my money would be that Rex might be straight. I could be wrong. He could bat for the other team as well. So you might actually see him and John Paul dating. But it's just really funny that the whole situation with John Paul and Teresa being cousins as well. Hollyoaks have done something very clever there. The writing just so clever. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it just connects because we know John Paul's character, we know Teresa's character, we know who's who, and it's just so damn perfect. Okay, now getting to the bit serious scenes. The elephant in the room. Frankie is obviously struggling, and I really do feel for her. And that JJ as well. He's just such a wicked character, like wicked as in bad, not the good one. And the fact that Lexi's there as well, living in that house, and Frankie's, she's so smart as well. Like she just knows that Lexi's not safe, even though JJ's saying that she's a child and blah. You can't take the risk because what JJ has been doing to Frankie all those years is not normal. He should get locked up for it. Like, I don't know. I know it's hard for Frankie to open up, and she, it is her. She needs to deal with it in her own way. But every time I see that JJ, I just get, as a viewer, I just get really angry. I just want to throw something at the TV. Let me know what you think, guys, as well about that situation. We're really interested to hear your take as well. In the comments below. And when she went to visit Uncle Freddie Roscoe in hospital, he started to move in his eyes, started to twitch. Maybe he wakes up. We'll just have to see in the next episode. I hope he does, so he can, I hope he recovers very quick and he can take Lexi away from the house and maybe even Frankie away as well. And JJ needs special help. Let's talk about Ro. Ro is such a great actress, the character that plays Ro in real life. I just feel, honestly, I feel like all the children there on Hollyoaks are really good actors. That's, it's been a while since I've reviewed an episode, so I thought I'd throw that in there in my first review after a long time back. Obviously Ro's going through a lot. Diane, Tony's obviously more understanding and he's more accepting. He's accepted Ro's situation. Ro's obviously he's also struggling with life at school and the whole basketball scenario, and Arlo giving him a hard time. But I think what makes it difficult for Ro is that Diane is struggling to come to terms with it. I'm not judging. I'm not judging the character Diane. I'm just saying, like, maybe if Ro did have Diane on his side fully, then maybe he could have deal with the school side better, like with Arlo and everyone giving them a hard time. Let me know what you think, guys, as well. That's a really interesting take. I don't know if Diane's ever going to come to terms with it. I think Diane's one of those characters where she's just going to take a really long time, unfortunately. I think that's about it. Warren's obviously, he's having problems with his memory. We don't know what's exactly going to happen yet, unless some of you guys have seen the spoilers. If you have seen the spoilers, please don't comment anything about it, what's going to happen. Obviously the twins are here. Warren and Mercedes are really happy. It's such a great episode. Listen, I really missed reviewing these episodes. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do reviewing it. I really have a passion for Hollyoaks. I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna hope you have a really good day and enjoy the summer. Peace.